Hey guys, so in today's video, we are going to talk about the disputes between the new Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and Battlefield 1.
Okay.
Alright guys, so first things first. Yaps here, how's it going? This is Kyle.
Hi, I'm Carl. I play for Experts at Table Chaos. I play competitive Battlefield 4.
Right Kyle, so just wanted to know, what would you say is the biggest difference between Battlefield 3 and 4?
I would say the thing is, when competitive Battlefield was played in South Africa, like in Battlefield 3 it was only 88, so meaning all the conquest large maps, tanks, headies, your full, your teams of 88. So in Battlefield 3, it was, let's say, it was your 4 guys in your infantry squad, and then you had your vehicle squad, which was your vehicle drivers and your engines.
Okay.
And then all that played out during the game. So infantry would take objective, and then the vehicle squad would be doing their own part in playing the map.
Okay. Right.
And yeah, and then Battlefield 4, it took another part because back in say late 2014, near to that rage, there was still 88 in Battlefield 4. It still had the same game mode as they did in Battlefield 3. Now in Battlefield 4, the thing is the whole implementation of evolution, shoot a building.
Like the thing that made Battlefield 4 the coolest game ever,
Yeah,
basically.
people get mad because even after they jump off a building, still die.
Yeah. It's just butthurt.
Amazing physics.
Amazing physics, but it's going up there.
Yeah. Then there was a change then from the 88. From the 88 it moved to 5v5 domination. In domination, it was 5v5. It was run and gun. It was I don't know how to implement this in COD's direction, because in COD you didn't have anything like domination. You were capturing flags and so on. So domination was just you run and gun. You take objectives. You do your rotations. You literally you learn where they spawn from. So if you go and capture one side of the map, so say for instance, sort of A, B, and C flags.
Yeah.
So you capture A and B, which are the closest ones. They're going to be spawning. They're actually going to be spawning A and B side. Then you rotate to go for C.
Alright, so I always thought that was just like, depends on where all your teammates on the map at the moment. That's the furthest point of the map is where the enemy spawns.
Yeah.
Is that basically the same thing?
It just depends. Some speculation is actually quite random. Some say it's with the amount of players on that side of the map, and that's why they spawn on the other side.
Right, because I've been wrecked so many times because I just spawned somewhere, because I think my team spawned there. When I spawned, I literally spawned in between the whole enemy team at one stage. Like, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, like it's just like I guess it's just bad timing.
Yeah,
I guess.
But I don't know. I think domination built a lot of game sense in a lot of the competitive players now, because they know where you will be coming from.
Right.
And with the game mode now, it's, I guess, that skill that you learn from domination added to the new game mode, which is squad obliteration. Now in squad obliteration, it's like, I would say, search and destroy from CoD.
Yeah.
You pick up a bomb and you have to plant it on another side.
Yeah.
So what you get at the end of the day in playing squad obliteration is also 5v5. The bomb spawns in the middle of the map.
Right.
And then it's almost like it's like a tug of war.
Okay. Because that's the difference I noticed between Call of Duty. I mean, one team starts with the bomb, almost like CS:GO. The terrorists usually start with the bomb.
Yeah.
And then halftime, other teams start with the bomb.
No, but the thing is, in Battlefield, it's going to start. It's going to spawn, but you need to pick it up.
All right.
So, for example, say for instance, there's a team starting on this side and some teams are starting on this side. The bomb's gonna spawn right
in the middle of the map.
So what you're gonna have to do is you move up and then you try, I guess, to get as many picks in that as you want. And because of squad obliteration, it's not like domination where it's just one gun. Squad obliteration is you need to assume and you need to think about what will happen. You need to watch your flanks. You need to. There's so many things you need to be thinking about at once. Because, for example, if you pick up, if you wipe their team, because if you get wiped, you have to wait 3 seconds almost, and then you can respawn. So then you respawn, and then you press tab, and then you check the amount of players that are alive, because the live players have the white font, their players have grey.
Right.
So that's why you sometimes see constantly tabbing. So because it updates every time you tab.
Okay. I remember you seeing you do that. Also, then another thing, would you then say, I'm just spitballing, would you say that Call of Duty is more fast-paced than Battlefield for the reason that the maps are smaller?
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure you can't get 60 people on a normal map in Call of Duty, but it works on Battlefield. So, would you say if Battlefield the maps was just as small, would it be just as fast-paced?
But in Battlefield, the domination maps are a lot more smaller. I would say
the Conquest.
They're a lot more smaller than Conquest. I'd actually say they are equally similar to the CoD maps.
You think?
I would say so.
All right. What would you say if I told you that I'm going to give you sponsorship with SteelSeries? I mean, you'd love that. And I tell you, you have to start playing Call of Duty professionally. Would you do that? Would you make that transition, or would you rather stick with Battlefield because it's better for you? Or
look, at the end of the day, it's not about sponsors. I enjoy playing Battlefield. Battlefield's my competitive game to play. I know now and then I go over to CS:GO. I get mad and I can come back to Battlefield. I haven't really had a lot of time in CoD. I've probably bought Black Ops 2 and that, and I don't know. I think CoD feels a lot more casual to me.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think it is a more casual game. It's a lot bigger on console globally than it is on PC in South Africa.
But I respect, especially because I'd say that CoD on console is that it's leading the competitive scene on console. It's bringing them into ESL, it's bringing them into MLG.
Yeah.
So that it's something.
Right.
Because you can't. It's not like many people can aim for on a console.
That is true. That is true. But would you say there's a future for Call of Duty in South Africa now with this huge argument going between Infinite Warfare and Call of Duty Battlefield? Sorry.
I went down. Look, I respect CoD players. I just think there's a big difference between a CoD player's personality and a Battlefield player's personality.
In a professional aspect.
In a professional aspect.
Because I've found a few toxic people on Battlefield. Well, just as toxic as Call of Duty players.
Every community has toxic players. Yeah. But I would say that the Battlefield community they're a lot more elderly than CoD players. I would say.
Older players.
I'd say CoD players. CoD really is for maybe the younger players. I guess from the age of 14, it just
like more immature. Yeah, like
I wouldn't say immature.
But would you say like the reason for that is because of the not the mechanics of the game, but the physical nature of the game itself, of planning and strategizing that you have to do Battlefield to be able to win? You don't really need that as much in Call of Duty.
That's true.
Because it's a lot. I honestly feel that Call of Duty is a lot easier for me than Battlefield.
Yeah.
Physically, the mechanics of the game, the recoil, all those things. There's no bullet drop in Call of Duty that I've ever noticed.
But in CoD, is the recoil control or anything like that?
There is some, but people tend not to play with guns with bad recoil. Even if they learn how to adjust or to hold the recoil down as much as they can, they don't do that. They just run with either a sniper, a shotgun, or an SMG, which has
but then
zero recoil.
what's the point of using easy guns then? If you look at okay in Battlefield 4, the AK. The AK it's a hard gun to master because of the I guess the recoil pattern and so on. Especially if you add on accessories like the heavy barrel, which increases your recoil, but I can't say like 500%
Okay.
to get like pool with your mouse.
I've tried it and I couldn't figure it out. I just ran around with the sniper instead.
But funny enough, like if you play on public games and so on, they actually say that the AK is quite new, which is really ironic because that person probably won't be able to play with it.
Alright.
Blimps.
What do you think? Alright. So, as we were talking, what is your opinion between the two titles, the major titles releasing soon? And if you think one is better, why?
Well, basically, Battlefield 1 is very, very in the past. And the new CoD, the Infinite Warfare, is far
future. Yeah. Like it's miles apart.
Miles, not even miles.
Like ages apart.
Planets apart.
Like 400 years apart.
Yeah.
Alright.
Not 400.
Okay, like 300. Shut
up.
Why would you say if you had to choose Battlefield over Call of Duty, why would you say that it's better?
You can cunt someone with a shovel.
You can cunt someone with a shovel, like. Okay, so you'd say Battlefield. You'd prefer Battlefield.
I'll always prefer Battlefield. I mean, for me, I would think CoD is a bit tedious. It's a bit. It focuses too much on what young gamers want, which is action, which is now apparently space.
Okay. I understand that, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they're going too far into the future with the implementation of robots and so on.
I honestly think that could be a very valid answer because
yet again, most of CODs, the single player has been decent. But okay, think about this. All your memorable characters in that you know from the single player. So Ghost,
McTavish,
so
there's a few of them. General Shepherd.
Yeah.
Captain Price.
Yeah.
You know, all those. Like since Modern Warfare 1, like you can remember all of those.
Yeah, you remember them. But when you look at Battlefield single player, you remember no one.
Yeah, because it's not really relevant to real. It doesn't. I don't think Battlefield 4 or 3, the single players were really relevant to real warfare. The storyline was.
It was, but the storyline wasn't so hit. There weren't any.
Like really dramatic,
like
captivating things that happened.
What's the word I'm looking for? Plot twists.
Plot twists.
There weren't any plot twists. It's just one setting and it just goes right through.
Like your mission is your mission. You have to get it done, and it takes you 20 levels to do it. Yeah, basically.
But yet again, the bad companies, the single players were quite good.
Those were brilliant games.
I mean, the characters have personality.
Yeah. I can remember that they were one of the games that when Bad Company 2 released, it was one of the games with the best graphics rated ever made.
Yeah.
Especially with the physics of blowing shit up, buildings and shit. Like you couldn't literally level a building, but you could blow up the walls,
blow out parts of the walls,
and like windows and doors, and like you could literally shoot a door out of its frame and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I really enjoyed it. I couldn't run it on full graphics because I wasn't rich enough back then, but good game, either way. To me, I think Call of Duty is going to be something different. And they somehow always find a way to make something so different, and people think like, what's gonna happen next, and people don't like it, but then it ends up actually being pretty good.
But if you look at the I guess the standings, the YouTube ratings, but it seems like the majority of the COD players they did not want to have a future game.
That is true. I mean, some of the Call of Duty players also dislike the videos.
Because I think maybe some of the COD players felt that COD went too much astray of what COD 4 was like. And also now, the other topic you want to speak about is you can only buy the CoD 4 remastered edition if you buy the CoD 4
Special edition, yeah.
That's rubbish. That's I'd say that's they're making you pay more
for a game you already had, basically.
Yeah.
But I think I've read that they're changing a lot in the game. Like they're replacing attachments, they're replacing, like they're obviously doing a very big update of graphics, but they're also doing a lot on the mechanics and the physical, what you can do in the game.
But don't you think that with the because they're putting only in the special edition, now people are only going to buy the special edition just to play
that.
CoD 4.
Well, personally, I would buy both and play both, but obviously I'm more interested in Modern Warfare 1 because that was a pretty good game. But I honestly I think it could be a success if people just give it a try, because I mean, for the last 3 Modern Warfares, people always look forward to it, because the first Modern Warfare was brilliant, the second one was just as good, the third one was amazing, but even then already in Modern Warfare 3, I think it was, they actually put in a space level. We were actually in space next to a zombie.
Wasn't it in Zombies where there was also one space? There was like a space map thing.
I don't know.
Zombies on the moon or something like that.
I think they wanted to bring out a DLC like that. I don't know if they did.
Yeah, I saw a video of the DLC.
Then they probably released one.
Okay.
Well, Zombies aside, I mean, Zombies has always been perfect. They've never screwed up Zombies except for Black Ops 3. I don't understand what the fuck's going on there. But Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1 was brilliant. And World at War, obviously. But that leads me to my other question. Would you actually buy the special edition if you had a choice? I mean, it's not that much of an issue. You can just buy the game.
I haven't had much of an interest in CoD. I mean, there's games like I'd rather buy Overwatch than CoD, because Overwatch is pretty expensive right now.
Yes. I know.
I don't know. I'd rather, if I had to save on money, I'd either buy a Battlefield 1 on the HBDs, because I am a Battlefield player. I'm a competitive Battlefield player. I love the title, but it's both games we don't know much about at the moment. It's just been debates and so on.
No, there's not much in-game footage of the games yet.
Yeah.
As far.
Just in-game engine. That's
basically just sneak peeks of everything in the trailers. I just want to ask you, would you buy Battlefield 1 over Call of Duty Third Warfare if you only want to play it casually?
For a casual game, the thing is, I wouldn't buy CoD either, because I don't find CoD appealing to me.
But if you think about the whole thing about Battlefield, a lot of people that play Battlefield, they don't even play it competitively, but they take it super seriously.
I wouldn't say they take it super seriously, like, oh yeah, you're going to play Locker, you get entry 80% of the time. It's pretty funny, but then you get annoying.
Yeah.
I would say those are more the casual players.
You think?
The thing is, the competitive players in Battlefield at the moment are a very small minority compared to more casual players. I'd say that how many competitive teams are there? About maybe 35 times 5 is.
35 times 5. It's a big number.
It's a big number.
Yeah.
So it's a big number, but compared to the amount of people that play Battlefield, it's a minority.
Right. And then finally, would you ever say South Africa would make it to yourself, and on that level?
South Africa. Well, it depends for which title.
Let's say Battlefield.
For Battlefield, I'd say Battlefield teams can give European teams and American teams a good amount of money. The number one team is out at the moment, which is Pulse, completely rock or stomps other teams. And I don't know, the top 5 are quite strong.
Yeah.
But if you would say maybe 3 years ago or so, back when it was 88, when there were more high-tier players playing Battlefield at the moment, back then, would have really given Europe teams and American teams are right for their money. Because look, I don't know if you've heard about the Nations Cup.
No.
Okay, so the Nations Cup is a ESL competition or a comp where a bunch of countries play against each other, and you end up playing first, second. It's like a normal ladder. So okay, but the thing is, in South Africa, our South African team is called the Southern Barbarians because of MSSA conflicts and so on. They apparently can't use South Africa because they apparently have to give it to us.
Okay.
Which is bullshit. But so we the Southern Barbarians, and then, for example, in 2014 we won the Nations Cup. We won France, we won Sweden, we won those teams.
You did well.
We did very, very well.
So, in conclusion, blimps or spaceships? You say spaceships. Which would you say, blimps or spaceships? Leave it in the comment section below, and let's see what you say.